in there. It's just what he does. All replays will be uploaded to YouTube. It's time to rip, folks. I ain't waiting no longer. Is you ready? Pop off. We're starting with megas. Because I said so. I said so. Eric is absolutely nothing of that kind. I would never say something like that about Eric. I'll say it about these other jokesters, but not Eric. No, Eric's ironclad, you know. He's on point. He knows what's popping. There's usually 7 packs in this. This is an empty box. Next break is posted at the bottom, folks. I see people going in and out of there. I just want to let y'all know that is the next break. Empty box. Let's get a count here. Ooh, they're all... What's going on here? Mischief. Look, mischief in the mega. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we also have this one. Empty box. Not really much going on there. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is where it begins, folks. Good luck. I won't see something nasty. How about you? Appreciate all those likes. I see people. Anybody going into the shop, that is the next break that is pinned down there. Chad Johnson, Mike Vrabel. We've got Blake Corum to start it out for the Rams. Excellent on the X-Fractor. Malik Neighbors for the G-Men. Lad McConkey for the Chargers. And Torrey Big Game Holt on the Refractor for the Rams. Excellent first mega pack. We take those. Whoa, watch it there, Top Loader. It didn't want to play no games with Primo. You didn't see that, Kim. I didn't drop that. Okay. Take it back. Good start. Seen some people we want to see already. Jedediah? We've got John Hanna, Luke Kuechly, Steven Davis on the X-Fractor for the Panthers, Andre Rison on the X-Fractor for the Falcons, Danny White for the Cowboys out of $3.99 going to QC. Haven't seen QC this morning. Malik Neighbors, he might be live. And Blake Corum. Look at this. And I take care of most of your cards right here, right now, just so you know. Makes it easier for me to get all this stuff out to you. That's how everything gets to you right and on time. Okay? 14 teams left in the next break, folks. That means there's somebody chilling. It's a pretty hefty break. I'm going to have some ripping to do. 4 hobbies. Okay, and then I'm just making my wall here. And it's being difficult. Oh, I know why. I see it. I see it now. Hang on 1 second. I got to have my wall. It's not going to work out for us if I don't have it right. I can see why it was doing what it was doing. I synced the light. And we'll pull all these up just like that. Perfect. 2 packs in. I'm liking what I'm seeing. We've got Drew Pearson. Blake Corum showing up like a madman in here, 13. That's on the X-Fractor All Etch. Dallas Turner for the Vikings. Tavondre Sweat on the base. Oh, no. That's Refractor for the Titans. Dallas Turner and Mean Joe Green going to Arkham. Mean Joseph Green. Was the whole pack rookies? It was, I think. Unless Drew Pearson was a base card. I don't remember what pack he came out of. I think that whole pack was rookies. The whole pack. $2 turners for the price of one. Yeah, Shay. Justin Tuck. Adrian Peterson. John Randall, the mouth of Minnesota. Charles Woodson, Legends of the Gridiron. Cade Stover and Lucas McCaffrey. Mr. Stover. And Johnny Randall. Larry Allen. Whoa, almost got me, Bucky. You tricked me. Bucky on the first year fabric patch, and that is, I always check, but it is. It's player worn. Good job, Topps. That's another thing Topps is going to bring to us, folks, is stuff like this, which we like. That's going to Jim Hojo. He had the right read on Bucky. There you go, brother. A little deed to start the day. Cade Stover for the Texans. We'll take that. Marvin Harrison on the finesse. Chris Abrams drain. And Marshawn Lloyd on the refractor for the pack. So typically if we see a patch, we don't see an auto in a mega. But I have opened one that's done that. I have opened one mega that also had an auto in it with the patch. I see people going into the shop. That is the next break that is pinned at the bottom there, folks. 4 hobbies, 2 megas. Pretty good prices on that. Ron Jaworski. Ooh, how about a little Caleb on the Future Stars? Why don't we? X-Fractor style. Jim Kelly for the Bills. Troy Aikman on the refractor for the Cowboys. J.C. Latham and Rookie. Or Rook. Or Rook. A Rookster. Caleb. We like that. Yes, we do. 1 pack of that mega left. It's been an excellent mega. Can you end out with another deed, please? Herman Moore, Mike Vick, Luke McCaffrey on the X-Fractor, Jim Kelly Sunday Swag, Graham Barton, and a Jace McClellan to end out the mega. Now, this other mega we have over here, all the pack were not all in the same row. It looked like 2 or 3 were backwards. And I don't know what that means. Tom Brady auto? I don't know. By the way, if I ever pull a Tom Brady auto out of anything, but especially a mega, we've got Javon Curse, Sterling Sharp, Antonio Gates, Michael Dean Perry for the Browns, Bo Jackson with some dust on him. Get that dust off there. And a Xavier Legette for the Panthers. Going to Wonderling. Excellent. We take those, brother. We take little refractor deeds. The Fridges brother, Michael Dean. J.J. Price, J.J. Price. Tony Baselli. Terrell Davis. Jason Kelsey. Commander, looks like throwback. Mark Ripien and Adrian Peterson. It's a little lackluster pack there. I think it only had 5 cards in it, too. What's going on around here? Marcus Ripien. John Elway on the X-Fractor Legends of the Gridiron. Dan Marino, same deal. Kamari Lassiter, Future Stars. It's a refractor. Excellent. Good job, Mega. And Will Levis has been showing up like no other here recently. What's up with all this dust? It's got all kinds of Topps dust on it. What y'all been doing on your breaks around there, huh? Yeah, we know. Gotta make sure you stay awake. Come on, give us an auto. I'm not asking for much. We've seen plenty of them. Can we have an auto? Phil Simms. Don the Magic Man. Archie Manning for the Saints. Hines Ward on the all etch. And Cole the Hitman Bishop. All right, now these are either the ones that were backwards. It's either this one. It's definitely the last two. I can't remember if it was 2 or 3. But I'm just intrigued because they were definitely backwards in the box. They're all lined up in a row, and there were backwards packs. Not backwards packages, like Ray Finkel. Tony Dorsett. Keon Coleman we take. Yes, we do. Tony Baselli. Javon Curse. And a Caleb all etch. All of those were X-Fractor, and this is a refractor. That's 2 Caleb's now. Noise. Good morning, Sam. Just getting a little ripping in. The next break is pinned at the bottom, folks. There's a lot of teams in there that's real easy to get in that, considering there's 4 hobbies. Give it a gander, because we'll be doing that next. If you didn't get a piece of this one, there's one in there for you now. Richard Sherman. Dallas Turner. Ty Law. Toy, I am the lure. Roger Staubach on the X-Fractor for the Cowboys. Emmitt Smith going with your bad self. And Danny White. What up? Cowboy. Book it. And that was in the backwards pack. Somebody said, nah, we want Emmett and we want Roger Staubach in that jank. Rippin says only 12 left in the next break. Folks, go. That means that there's some easy teams to get. I'll tell you that. Because I know. I put the break together. There's definitely some easy teams in that shop right now. If it's that low. It's my boy. It's Barry Sanders. Donnie Shell. Troy Aikman. Peyton Manning for the Broncos. Sunday swag style. Bryce Young, nice. Panthers, we'll take that. That's nice. Going to Wonderling. And George Teague, the legend, for the pack. Now we're getting into that Prism retail box, folks. Look at what those megas do, though. That's excellent. We didn't see everybody, but, we didn't see Bo, but John was in there. Like stuff like that. That's what these things do. And Peyton was in there. But now we would like to see some checkerboard action. Is that okay with you, Kimberly? Can we proceed? 11 left. Kimberly's not in it anymore. She just left. She's like, I can't deal with this Primo guy. There are 24 packs in this, correct? Yep. Now, if you haven't done the retail Prism boxes before, you guys, there's about 8 base packs in this, but that's not why we're doing it. We're doing it for the checkerboards, and we're doing it for the green cracked ice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 8 left. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. Y'all won't see some ripping right after some ripping? Go get you a deed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That's an empty box. All right, good luck. Peyton Manning, Ricky Williams, Lawrence Taylor, and Don Beebe. Excellent. Start with a base pack. This is not a base pack. 3 left, Rippin' Robinson says. Goodness gracious. Y'all will see some ripping. Y'all want me to put another one in there? Jalen Warren, Trey Hendrickson, Bo Nix on the base. Good start. And on the hype, Khalil Mack. Not bad. And a Bocephus Nix. Travis Kelce, Marshall Faulk, Terrell Owens, and Brian Jordan. So that's 2. You counting with me, Lion Hunter? Kyle Duggar, Marcus Allen, Jalen Hyatt, and a Lucas McCaffrey showing up all morning this morning, Arkham. Aries is still seeing 18s. Well, we'll figure it out, Aries, when we get in there. You might just need to refresh the shop. Levante David, Zeke Elliott, Khalil Shakir. Oh, I didn't see it. Devin Singletary for the G-Men. He's in the Texans uniform, but it is for the Giants. As our first checkerboard of the day going to the hand. Nico Collins, Vinny Testaverde, Javon Curse, and Darius Robinson for the Cardinals. Got you, Rippin'. I got you, dog. I'll see what's popping when it's over. Reggie Wayne, Sam Darnold, Bobby Okereke, and DeAndre Swift. Another base pack. Vita Vea, Buda Baker, Malik Neighbors on the base. What up, dog? And Malik Neighbors on the emergent cracked ice. A little lead for the G-Men going to the hand. There you go, brother. Now we talking. We ain't touched a hobby yet. We ain't even touched a hobby yet, dog. Now this is a gut feeling with Devin Singletary in there. Nothing against him. I feel like there's a really good checkerboard in this. I could be wrong, but I think there's going to be... Well, we're going to find out the second one right now. Wesley Walker, Austin Eckler, TJ Hushmanzada. It's Giants again. Wow, bro. For the G-Men, it's a rookie. Sweet, dude. Malik Neighbors on the checkerboard. Congrats, hand. You ain't been in a break in a minute. That's a deed right there. Surface looks good, too, which is kind of something Prism hasn't done a great job of this year. Holla. Chris Jones, Jordan Love, TJ Watt, and Devin Leary. The true green cracked ice can be better than the checkerboards, by the way, too, if the right person's on it. Brett Favre, Derek Carr, Zay Flowers, and Deron Bland. Noise. Puka, DK, Jerzon Newton. Is that a silver tip? Am I seeing a silver tip? I pulled his auto last night. And the Kid Reporter. Number 87, tight end. Well, there's our last one. They didn't wait. Good luck, everybody. Frank Gore, Terry Bradshaw, Jahmyr Gibbs. What's our team? It's a Raven. It's going to Eric. Is it a rookie, Eric? It is not. So that means it could be a deed. Not bad, that's for sure. Ed Reed on the checkerboard. Excellent, bro. I know you chase old boy, but we don't turn away Ed Reed's anytime soon. Congrats. Alvin Kamara, Jamal Anderson, Will Shipley for the Eagles. And for the Eagles on the back, A.J. Brown on the green cracked ice fireworks going to my boy, Fred. It's a taste, brother. Just a little deed for you. Kim is back. Tell a friend. Rashi Rice, Tyler Lockett, Jesse Armstead, and CeeDee Lamb. That's a base pack. Christian Gonzalez, Tom Flores, Will Levis, and Johnny Wilson. Eagles showing up. Kid Reporter. Stephon Diggs, Ed Oliver, John Elway. Oh, bro. Excellent. Who is it, though? Oh, sweet, dude. Come on. It looks legend-ish. 40. Sweet, dude. Troy Polamalu on the true green cracked ice. I'm glad I could get that for you. A deed. Legends coming out to play. That's nice. That's nice. Kobe Turner, Torrey Holt, Vernon Davis, and Brendan Rice for the Chargers. Jerry's boy. Dalton Schultz, Aaron Donald, Ty J. Spears, and Dennis Gardick. Base pack. I think we have 2 of those left, by the way, if I've kept count right. There's 5 pack. This is pack 5. There's 4 down there. I think 2 of them are at least 2 of them are base. Deshaun Watson, Devin Culp. This is not a base pack. And a prism break. There's your boy, our boy, Kid Reporter. On the green cracked ice, Jared Goff. Holla dog. T-Law, Geno Smith, Brian Burns, and Mark Andrews. So 2 should not be, and 1 should be. Look at all that dust from Topps. My goodness, Topps. Aaron Jones, Harrison Butker, Ricky Parasol, Silver Hollow action. Randy Moss for the Vikings. We take those 2. Yep, it's a Legends box. And it had a little Malik Neighbors love in it, too. And we got a bow base. You know, it's doing a pretty good job. Doing a pretty good job. Hopefully both of these aren't base. Don't both be base. I don't like that. Stop punching the air. It's all right. They were never there. Just say to yourself they were never there. It was never. I never had an option. I could have never gotten them because they were already gone. Josh Jacobs, Brad Johnson, Brandon Aubrey, and Cornelius Bennett. That should be the last one. So what little goodie lays in here? It won't be a hype. It won't be a prism break. So what's it going to be? Quentin Johnston, Jalen Hurts, Brian Robinson Jr., Oh, just a rookie. Jamari Thrash for the Browns. It's hobby time. Are you guys ready for some hobbies? Look at that. Look at that thing of beauty. We're going to do this first. I see people going in the shop. I don't know how many are left. It's not many, but that's the next break. So if you see somebody you like, go ahead and cop them up because we're going to be breaking it after we finish it right up here, okay? One, two, three, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That makes 10. Empty box. I see another squad down in the next one. DK Metcalf. I hate the way that they did this. Stephon Diggs. Oh, what is that? Inspirations, Deion Sanders and Darren Bland, and that is out of 33. That's the first one I've pulled of those, and that's kind of sick. That's going to QC. We've got a CJ Stroud out of 499. I believe that's Fred. It is Fred. And Josh Jacobs on the Amazing. That's pretty cool. Okay. One pack down. Oh, this one a little thick. It's a little thick. Travis Etienne Jr. CeeDee Lamb. Braylon Allen for the Jets. There we go. A little bit of love for the Jets, bro. We ain't seen much yet. How about we get a little something for the Jags while we're at it? Highlight swatches. Trevor Lawrence for the Jacksonville Jaguars. That is going to Rippin Robinson. And a clutch A.J. Brown base. It's just a base CAD. Little highlight swatches action. Might be a little too thick. He is, bro. Hang on, Rippin. We got to use the magnums. Okay. With a smile on her face. Is that? Yeah, it is. Sam Laporta. Christian Watson. How about a Jaden to start our day out right? There we go. And Dallas. Look at you. You can't stop, won't stop. It's the Dallas box. Deja Vu, dual patch, Darren Bland, and Deion Sanders out of 199 with a Rome Odunze out of 399 on the Mystique. Arkham. Hey, Arkham. Yep, too thick. All right. Understood. Aries, I don't know if you got somebody in the next break or not, but Arkham is giving you the Steelers in it, I think. What's going on? How's it going from 3 to 7 to 8? What's going on in there? What's going on in my shop? Oh, the Troy? No, bro. Are you sure? Arkham. That's a PC card, bro. But I shall listen to your commands. She told me, Danny. So Arkham's giving you that, and you've already got the Steelers in the next one. So Arkham's giving you that, and that's not abnormal for Arkham. He does things like that all the time. Thank you, Arkham. That's quite the thing to give away. I know that's a PC card for him. So Travis Kelce. It's not always about monetary value. Sometimes it is. DeAndre Hopkins. Trevor Lawrence. Look at this patch right here. 4 out of 10 Andre triplet for the Pats. That's pretty cool. Out of 10, bro. And John Jefferson on the clutch. A guild deed. A guild type deed. Yep, Aries, that's yours. It'll be in your package with whatever we pull out of the next break. Travis Kelce. DeAndre Hopkins. Trevor Lawrence. Uh-oh, bro. Look at you. How bad is it? How sick is this going to be? Not bad. Out of $3.99, Jaden Daniels. We take those. And Adonai Mitchell. He's got a little something going on at the bottom down here. For the Colts. Out of $1.99. Talk it up, bro. Plus, Sapphire's on its way. We're not done yet by a long shot. Arkham gives away a true green cracked ice of Troy Polamalu and follows that up immediately with an out of 10 patch auto and a numbered Jaden Daniels. Brock Purdy, Quentin Johnston, J.J. McCarthy. Oh, this is nice. Who got him? Rippin'. Congrats, bro. He's in there. Brian Thomas Jr. out of $1.99 on the on card with a Jamar Chase on the clutch. It's not numbered, but we'll take it. We'll take it, Byron. There you go, Rippin'. Yes, we certainly do. Can't tell how... Yeah, he's a little bit thicker, too. That's all right. JJ. We should have one more auto, right? I think. It's Cooper Kupp, Daniel Dimes, Terry McLaurin. For the Jets, for a little bit of love for 13, it is Aaron Rodgers on the pink out of $2.99. And Caleb Williams on the Shining Stars, not numbered, but that's all right. It's Caleb. And a little bit of love for the Jets. Look at Illusions. Illusions just spreading all kinds of deeds around all over the place. We also have Rome Odunze, Anthony Richardson, Caleb Williams. And for the Colts, Zaire Franklin out of 99 on the purple with a Wes Welker out of $3.99 on the clutch. Yeah, that's awesome, Markham. Thank you, bro. That's really cool. Mr. Arkham don't play no games. But then again, he does sometimes. But you know. You know how it be. Blake Corum for the Rams. Will Levis for the Titans. Kyron Williams for the Rams. A little bit of love for the Saints this time. Chris Olave out of 499. And a Jared Goff Game Magicians. Going to my boy Lion Hunter. And don't forget, we got one more deed after this one. The deed of all deeds. The super deed. And if anybody got in here late, I will do a recap, and then I'll have to see who's off the board and all that stuff in the next one. George Kittle. Gardner Minshew. Oh, Gardner, watch it now. Joe Burrow. For the Niners. Take it, Jay. Oh, nice. Little color match action. Brock Purdy out of 175. And Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins. Did I miss an auto? What? It was Brian Thomas Jr., Andre Triplett. Was there only two? Am I crazy? A deed. Triplett, Jaden. I don't think we had a third one. I think maybe this replaced it. All right. Let's get into some Topps Chrome Sapphire. If you ain't seen this ripped yet, get ready. It's nice. 8 packs, 1 auto per box, 3 numbered parallels per box. It's a fun rip. Feast your eyes. That's an empty box, if I ever seen one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good luck, everybody. Nice. For the Colts, Peyton Manning. Look at that color match deed. Dante Culpepper for the Vikings. We got a numbered card already. It might be our auto. Kansas City. Jan Stenerud, red out of 5. And Kamari Lassiter. Man, I'm sorry it was Jan. Bro, I'm sorry it was Jan. But, Jeremy, it could have been something so nasty. That would have been a color match. That's a color match, too. Those are sick. Out of 5. I know it's not. I know it's not. And Kamari Lassiter for the Texans. And I'm going to take care of all these right now. I might as well. Or we'll just take care of the really, really good ones. I'll top load the other ones later because we've got that other break that's pretty much done with, if not done with. I'll have to see here in a minute. Earl Campbell for the Titans. We got another numbered card in this one. Rod Smith for Baltimore. Oh, not TJ Tampa's our auto. Out of 25. First on print out of 25 going to Eric. And Cooper DeJean. Nice. TJ Tampa's our auto on the orange out of 25. Oh, boy, something's chilling in one of those other boxes. Something is brewing. I'm a little bit nervous about it. Because if it ends up being some kind of crazy redemption, I might pass out. I don't know. I probably won't, but I might. It's possible. Jan Stenerud, one more again. Mark Ripien, Troy Polamalu, and Trey Benson for the Cardinals. Look at these cards. Look at these cards. I feel like with the Jan Stenerud out of 5 and a TJ Tampa out of 25, that, I don't know, maybe there's an insert rookie in this box. I've got 2 more boxes, bro. I've got 2 more boxes of this. We'll definitely do it tomorrow morning, and we could do another one today, or we could do 2 tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. Tony Baselli, Leroy Butler for the Pack. We've got another numbered for the Seattle Seahawks. Richard Sherman out of 50 on the gold. 26 out of 50. Oh, baby. And a Brock Bowers. They're giving us decent rookies. That's nice. Byro, we certainly take this, bro. Congrats. And I believe Wonderling copped up the Seahawks, and it worked out just fine. Leroy Butler and Tony Baselli. Javon Curse, Tony Dorsett, Kellen Winslow, Papa Winslow for maybe the Rams. Nope, the Chargers. Brendan Rice for the Chargers. 3 packs left. We should have 1 numbered parallel remaining. Phil Simms for the G-Men. Leroy Kelly for the Browns. C.J. Stroud going to Fred. Excellent. And for Baltimore, another T.J. Tampa. The T.J. Tampa box. Get out of here. Leroy and Phillip. Julian Edelman. Archie Griffin for the Bengals. Sean Alexander for the Seahawks. And for the Titans, Tavondre Sweat. And what's our last numbered card going to be? I don't know. There should be one, anyways, I think. Yep, it's in there. Good luck. Danny Amendola. Dorsey Levens pulling from the back. Carter Bradley. For Denver. How about it? How about it? How about it? Bo Nix, 11 out of 25 on the orange. And that is what we're talking about right there. Wow. Look at that card. Okay. Let me do the recap. I know the break in there right now is pretty much full, but I need to do this recap. Then I'll get everything out of the way, and I'll get I'll get the sheet filled out. Okay. But wow, look at that card. See, they couldn't do that. They couldn't do TJ Tampa and Jan Stenerud and not throw that in there. What a hit. What a hit. I have no idea if there's any teams left in that break still pinned at the bottom. I know there weren't many, but there may be still some squads in that. But I need to do this recap. Good break. That's absolutely we take those. We take those and jump up and down and talk some trash all at the same time. Those. All in one foul swoop. All right, let's get these wrangled in here. If anybody new is in the second break, just give me a few minutes. I gotta do this, and then I'll figure out who it is, and I'll talk to you, and we'll invite you, and we'll get to ripping, and that's what we'll do. All right. Good break. I know not everybody hit. It's just the way breaks go, but this was an excellent break. Malik Neighbors, Stephen Davis, Andre Rison, Blake Corum, Joe Green, Blake Corum, Malik Neighbors, Cade Stover, Ladd McConkey, Torrey Holt, Danny White out of 399, Blake Corum, Cade Stover, Ricky Parasol, Green Cracked Ice, Hype, Khalil Mack, Bryce Young, Tony Baselli, Will Levis, and Jim Kelly. Bo Nix, George Teague, Roger Staubach, Archie Manning, Hines Ward. Yes, they have to sell out before I rip them. Dave in the Desert. Keon Coleman, Kamari Lassiter, Malik Neighbors, John Elway, Michael Dean Perry, Caleb Williams, Troy Aikman, Marvin Harrison Jr., John Randall, Bucky Irving on the first-year fabric, A.J. Brown, Josh Jacobs. That's nice, dude. That's nice. Jared Goff, Devin Singletary, Peyton Manning, Malik Neighbors, Emmitt Smith, Caleb Williams, Dan Marino, Xavier Leggetti, Jared Goff, Brian Thomas Jr. on the on-card rookie endorsements auto out of 199, Tyreek Hill, Blake Corum, Caleb Williams, Adonai Mitchell, and that is out of 199. John Jefferson, Jaden Daniels. Adunzi out of 399. Braylon Allen. Trevor Lawrence on the highlight swatches. Ed Reed, Malik Neighbors on the checkerboard. Dual patch, Deion Sanders, Darren Bland out of 199. CJ Stroud out of 499. 5 left. Thanks, chat. Randy Moss, JJ McCarthy, Jaden Daniels out of 399. Troy Polamalu, True Green Cracked Ice. Given away. Deion Sanders and Darren Bland on the inspirations on the 33. Out of 33. 22 out of 33. Zaire Franklin out of 99. Andre Triplett auto patch auto out of 10. 4 out of 10. Brock Purdy out of 175. Wes Welker on the clutch out of 399. Aaron Rodgers out of 299. Jamar Chase, CJ Stroud, Brock Bowers, nasty. Cooper DeJean, nasty. Peyton Manning, Kamari Lassiter, Brendan Rice, Trey Benson, Tony Dorsett, Troy Polamalu, you even got a piece there. Dante Culpepper, Chris Olave out of 499. Roma Dunzi, Earl Campbell, Richard Sherman, 26 out of 50. Jan Stenerud, 4 out of 5 for the Chiefs. TJ Tampa, orange, first on print out of 25 auto. And last but not least, man, if it was 10 out of 25, it would have been just miraculous. It's still a great card, but we were one away. Whew, that's a nice card. big time. Welcome to the big time, boys. All right, let's get this all together. I'm going to turn the music back on here in a second.